Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessy Tentoo and today I have a video that kind of connects my science debunking related videos and the commentary stuff just in general, because we're talking about Demi Lovato citing aliens and stuff, which is a whole thing. So let's jump right into it. So probably most of you know who Demi Lovato is. They are a singer and actress. First of all, I want to say I don't want to talk about the pronoun thing. I respect their decision. If I mess up their pronouns, please bear with me. It's, especially as a German, weird for me just grammatically, because in German that's basically impossible, but I try my best. I don't want to disrespect her. If they identify as non-binary, totally cool with me. I couldn't care less. There were many hiccups along the way because I think she's becoming this whole entitled rich person, and now announced to the world that the word alien is a derogatory term and you should call them ETs. She claims to have had contact with extraterrestrial life. And I can't help but think it's more like a way to get attention, to get people to talk about them, because her music is great. I'm so sorry, I talk for so long with the pronouns she, her about them that it's hard for my brain to switch. But again, I try my best. The problem for me is I think they only want to get attention. They want people talking about them because after the whole incident where PewDiePie made a meme or liked or shared a meme about their recovery and drug abuse, and they were just, oh my god, how could you do this? And just a few weeks later she did the same about another person. So the hypocrisy and the
oh my god, but it's me, so you have to,
is a theme with them. It's just what it is. And I wanted to show you some clips of them from interviews and the trailer, because I try to get access to the Peacock streaming service, but the whole website isn't available in my region and I don't have a VPN yet. I will, blah 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 blah, but not now. So let's just watch some clips from YouTube.
I had this crazy experience that happened to me at Joshua Tree. It was this bright light, kind of moved in like these weird ways that a plane wouldn't move. My goal is to find out what really happened.
To claim that aliens is actually as dumb as flat earthers zooming on stars and saying, see, it's not stars, up there is water. That's on the same level. I'm sorry, that's so dumb. Don't get me wrong, I am pretty sure that there are aliens out there, because it would be so arrogant to think we are the only ones and we're the best thing the universe has created. It would be kind of sad actually. But the probability of them being here is really, really small, because there's still physics between us and a possible intelligent species.
What if extraterrestrials aren't traveling light years to visit us? What if they're already here waiting for us to reach out?
Okay, if extraterrestrial life has reached Earth, or at least our solar system, why don't they reach out to us? Why do they wait for us to do this, or more precisely, for you to do this? There would be thousands of other people that would be more fitting to talk to them, because a singer who has been in controversies recently doesn't seem like the most credible person to talk to. Let's say aliens are here. Where did they come from? When they have been away for millions of light years, you would imagine either they are the 5th, 6th, 7th generation of people when they started from their planet to reach our solar system, or they figured out a way of traveling faster than light, impossibility and stuff, but okay. But if they really travel with this unimaginable velocity through interstellar space, how do they shield themselves from this radiation? Because if you are that fast, all of these atoms and electrons and quarks, they're punching your brain all the way. And because this is a real issue for people out in space. The faster you are, the more radiation you hit. And if they are that intelligent, why do they talk to you through this? So the next clip is where Demi apparently talks to an alien.
Pardon?
Yeah, this absolutely intelligent species from wherever that managed to travel with unimaginable speeds talks to Demi through this, I don't know, it looks and sounds like an EMF thing. Could it be maybe just a ghost?
This place is alive, guys. Ask her if they're here, if there are star people here right now.
Are there star people here right now?
So star people are, as far as I could find, some kind of hybrids between aliens and humans.
Are you a star person?
Maybe it's because we're in the room, because, you know, they don't like men.
She's like, I get it.
Can we stop acting like there is a weird kind of alien out there who is just scared of human? But they try to accommodate for that, and their solution is,
Did you not want to say anything else because the boys were in here?
they are standing just outside of the room with the door open. It's exactly the same as if they were in that room. Or does this alien not understand how walls and a door work?
Ooh, I get that a lot. She has trauma.
She does?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How do you
And that's
know?
why she doesn't like men.
Okay. I respect that. that.
Totally.
It's so weird to me that they think, okay, I think I saw an alien. And then they find an alien. It's called Carmen or whatever. And there's just noises. Just... And they respond with,
Oh yeah, I get that a lot.
as if they now understand these noises. We are the most intelligent species on this planet, and we can't even manage to communicate properly with other species of this planet. Why do you think that we are able, just like this, to communicate to a species that comes from a different planet completely, probably under completely different circumstances, on a different basis as we are? Like, maybe they don't breathe oxygen, and maybe their gravity is completely different. There's so many factors to take into account, and they think that, oh yeah, it's aliens and I can absolutely talk to them immediately. And that doesn't sound improbable to us.
Do you like to sing, Carmen?
You should sing something for her, Demi.
No.
Why not?
No, why would you say that? I lost so much of, not really respect in that sense, but I think for me, they lost so much of their credibility and they're not serious to me anymore. I know that sounds mean and that's just my perception. I think it's so obvious, for me at least, that they just want attention. I mean, they were seen partying with Tana Monganau, the only person on YouTube that openly admits, yeah, I peer pressure people into drinking and taking drugs with me, and I'm just a pusher. And that's the person, Demi Lovato, the ex-drug user and just recently sober after basically dying from drugs. That's what they think, yeah, that's a great choice to hang out with. I have problems trying to get their behavior categorized. I really struggle because I try to understand that maybe it's because of mental health and maybe because of this and maybe because of this. Right now I'm watching Demi and I have no idea what they are trying to do except for attention.
Maybe if you sing a song as an offering, we could come back in the room.
Like a skyscraper.
There you go. Standing ovation.
They know if a noise means yes, no, applause, or I don't know, I don't care, I don't like them. They know, they can hear it. All of them apparently. They immediately know what the same noise means in certain contexts. So this clip here.
First of all, an alien abduction, it's an interdimensional contact. It's been an incredibly life-changing experience.
Interdimensional. Does that mean that those aliens live in higher dimensions or in additional dimensions? Shh, mommy's working. What? She can't take it anymore either.
Then I had another major experience at the age of 16. I became pregnant without being sexually active.
Maybe it was Jesus. Maybe she's Mary. Hey, same story, right?
The doctor found that I had ovarian cysts of a woman that would have had several pregnancies or miscarriages.
Wow.
This is an x-ray of the ovarian cysts.
This woman is telling bullcrap, okay? How is no one catching that? That she's just like, oh yeah, of course, no, yeah, I show you an x-ray. And she picks out, I'm sorry, oh yeah. And she picks out an ultrasound. That's so dumb.
It looks like somebody that already had many pregnancies.
I also had cysts at like 15. So
Wow.
I did, to where I actually had to get on birth control and I wasn't sexually active.
That's what they told me as well.
So I'm starting to think that maybe it wasn't an astral projection that I had, but that maybe I had an abduction situation as well.
So cysts are not only an indicator for many pregnancies, but also are cysts an indicator that you had sex with an alien. You just had cysts. It's a normal thing. It's not a good thing, don't get me wrong, but it happens. You can have scar tissue because of inflammation or infection, or you had an STD, for example, or whatever. Ask a doctor. But I can promise you that it's not an indicator for a love child with an alien. How? All of their videos about this on the channel Peacock, on Demi's channel, on the Kelly Clarkson show, although Kelly Clarkson show is not that bad, it's always more than half dislikes than likes. because no one takes them seriously anymore.
I'm not here to tell you what to believe, but there would be these times where I would become pregnant and then have miscarriages, even when I wasn't partnered.
Wow.
I think it's so hard to believe a woman that calls an ultrasound, an x-ray. I'm sorry, credibility out of the window, in my humble opinion.
That I had an actual conscious experience where I physically was taken out of my bedroom on board craft by these greys and introduced to my hybrid children.
I've told people that I have been sucked out of my bedroom and hovering over the planet. So I have to honor that truth just like the people around me have honored mine.
Demi, it's okay to question things. It's okay to have doubts. That doesn't mean that experiences are necessarily unreal, because your experience is your experience. If that experience matches reality is another situation. But sometimes your brain just talks to you. And sometimes what you experience and what your brain makes out of it are two different things, and that is not your fault. But to just say,
Yeah, I've seen weird things, therefore everything people tell me is real,
is an incredibly dangerous way to process new information, because that's how you end up as a flat earther. I don't think they're that far away from that.
Very thin skin, gray color skin, incredibly large eyes of the people the size of our ocular socket. So massive, very complex pigmentation to the iris. Yeah, and
How so?
I almost want to say it's like colors that we don't necessarily have. Okay.
For eyes or just in general?
In general.
Wow.
Yeah, the colors that they utilize, it's like a completely different spectrum than ours, almost like iridescent.
How would a human with human eyes that evolved to see specific colors see different colors? You know, if it's different colors than we have, you need to have different eyes to see those colors, because our eyes have evolved to see this particular area of the spectrum of light. So it is possible that there are aliens out there that are able to see a different part of the spectrum, or that they experience the area of the visible light we see, but they see different colors, because what you and I call red, yellow, blue is just what our brain says it looks like. So your blue might be completely different from my blue, but we would never know. But to see different colors entirely isn't possible. So checkmate.
You said there were 8 lights and there were 4 children, or?
Yeah, so there are 8 in this particular hybridization program. I've been a part of 4 different hybridization programs.
I have no idea what I just witnessed. So she basically seems like so proud that she has been in 4 different whatever. I'm sorry, if you think you got pregnant and have children with aliens you've never met, they are awarded you. As I said, for me, the whole thing is not really credible, not really believable, because when you go into a situation and say,
oh, this unidentified thing are aliens,
you're gone for me. I'm sorry. Unidentified means unidentified. If you say aliens, it's identified. You were going into this saying, I want to find aliens, and then you will find things. It's called confirmation bias. It's not a secret. And I'm sorry, Demi, but you were losing all your credibility as an artist. I'm not the only one thinking like that. There are many people, and yes, many people use their experience as non-binary to lump it together with, oh my god, crazy conspiracy theorists, alien, and that hurts you, that hurts other people, and that is completely wrong. One thing has nothing to do with the other. The problem is in the order everything happened since their overdose. It really seems like, even if that's not the intention behind it, anything for attention. If they really find aliens and they're here and say, hi, what up, bichachos? I'm on board, but I think it's very unlikely when you think about how big the universe is, how many exoplanets we've discovered that are inhabitable. And that is, of course, with the current state of science, with the current knowledge we have about what life is possible, because there is a science behind that. Like the way that our life is based on carbon atoms. That has a reason. That is because these carbon atoms can connect with their outer electron shells and are very stable, and it's very probable that these carbon atoms bond with other atoms to build molecules that make up all we know. But the probability of another atom or another element being the base of life is just improbable, because most of them would be too far out. For example, I think lithium was it, because it's too big of an atom that when you connect them on the outer electron shell, things would be very unstable. So it should be based on carbon. And there's so many different rules to life that chemists and physicists know about, and know much more than I do. But we know enough, probably, to determine what kind of environment is probable to bring out life. And we haven't found anything. And if extraterrestrial life is so eager to talk to us, why didn't they talk to anyone else besides this singer that's on a hunt for attention? I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion. Of course, I could be wrong. No doubt about that. This here is all just my opinion that has very little to do with facts. That's why I decided to make it a commentary and not a debunking video. So please let me know down in the comments, what did you think about all of this? Did I miss something? Do you have more information? I am really, really interested to have a little bit more input and maybe another point of view about all of this, because as I said, at the moment I cannot listen to their music as I would have a year ago, and it's sad because they are very, very talented. Their voice is incredible, but it gets overshadowed by this, and that's sad. So let me know what you think down in the comments. I will greatly appreciate it. And if you like this video and some of my others, please leave a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that, of course, too. And I will see you in the next one on Sunday. Bye!